What's the matter, little boy? Fucking hot. Ah, my eye!
That's extreme language, and you shouldn't use that.
What's up, guys? This is Jake with Team Tactical coming at you with a special gun review. Today, we are looking at the Extar EP9. This is a firearm that's been around for a while, but this was just given to us on loan by a YouTube viewer to try out for the channel, so we appreciate you. Thank you so much, TN Ronan. We appreciate that, sir.
Ronan.
If you ever have anything you would like us to review, make sure to check us out. Drop us a line. We do have our email on YouTube there on the About page. Definitely send us a message on there. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter as well. Extar EP9. This has to be, without doubt, the most budget-friendly, in a good way, budget-friendly PCC that you can get on the market today. Coming in roughly about $450. The way they make it so budget-friendly is it is a lot of polymer. Now, a lot of you guys out there, you might think polymer plastic, maybe not so good. It's certainly accurate, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, you know, according to their website, the polymer plastic helps dissipate heat, actually helps keep the parts from wearing out as fast as metal parts, and a few other goodies like that. They say it doesn't flex or anything like that, and so far, honestly, we've really had zero issues with it and just testing it out and having fun with it. Say what you will about polymer versus metal, you know, there is definitely still some debate there. However, I think whatever they've done with this one, the formula that they used to make this polymer plastic, I think they did something right. We're going to go through all the stats of this. We're going to give you all the features and give you our experience with it and let you know why you may want to look into getting one of these today. When I actually try, I can actually hit it. If I don't try, I don't hit it. Yeah, that's how that works. We always like to start with just the tip, just so the people know. It's clear.
Wait. We must get a good shot for Christmas.
It's clear. So we're safe here on Team Tactical. So starting with just the tip, we've got an actual like a flash can. Basically, I can't remember what the word is for it. Simply put, it basically dissipates the gas and the noise and the concussive forces and all that fun stuff downrange away from you. It makes it be perceived maybe not so loud towards the actual shooter's ears.
It focuses the sound energy downrange, and therefore less of it is theoretically at a high frequency.
Science. They put that on there. Very good. I enjoy that.
I have misspoken about frequency.
And then we've got our actual handguard here. Now, this is aftermarket, by the way. This is a carbon fiber handguard that the actual owner put on here. It has little M-LOK, MOE sections there. All around, just about. You'll see actually down here, we do have an angled foregrip. Unfortunately, during the testing, during our intro, we actually had this screw down here actually come out. We still have it hanging on by one screw right there. Sometimes things happen on TN Tactical. Gonna try some 147 grain flat nose here. Let's see how she does. Sometimes you have issues with that, with feeding. Definitely more noticeable recoil from the 147 grain versus the 115s we were using earlier. Going up top here, you do have a polymer picatinny rail all the way from the front and all the way to the back here. Now, it's not exactly one piece. You got like one piece here where the handguard actually separates from the upper receiver. And it does actually have a 6.5-inch barrel. With this being a direct blowback system, you're not going to have any like weird gas operation or anything like that happening up here because it is 9mm in caliber. Like I said, beginning, a lot of polymer here. So you've got your polymer rail up top here, and it's all polymer from the very front all the way to the back up here. You've got polymer upper, and you also have polymer lower as well. The polymer lower does take double stack Glock mags, so your standard 17 round, 15 round, 29 round mags. Up here, the charging handle. Feels good. It is also the same kind of polymer plastic, but honestly, it doesn't feel like it's going to bend or break or anything like that. It feels very solid, very good tolerances on that. Now, the end user actually, I believe, replaced the safety mechanism here with an actual metal one. We also have a metal trigger here that was replaced. This is just your standard GI mil-spec metal trigger. The one it normally comes with is typically plastic, and from what I hear, that is actually one part that's not too fun to actually have in there. Apparently, it has a lot of issues. Now, you don't have to go with the GI mil-spec trigger aftermarket. You can go really with any aftermarket trigger if you want. It still has those two pinholes there, so most of your aftermarket triggers should work as well. Going back here to the actual hand guard, we've got some nice stippling action here. You have stippling here, here, as well as back here. But it's definitely got a lot more texture than what you typically find. Actually more texture than like a Magpul grip that a lot of people like to use. We do have a primary arms ACSS reticle. This is the 1X Prism optic. Of course, we've done a whole review on that particular optic, so check out the channel if you want to see more about that particular piece there, but we enjoy that. Great for if you have stigmatism. He does have a glare hider up on the front there, so very good for being tactical and stealthy.
Yes.
I like it. I like it quite a bit. That's easy to use. Fits my hand nicely. Yeah. Let's see what she does.
Polymer upper, polymer handguard. Well, carbon fiber handguard, but polymer rail. Polymer lower, polymer grip. Guess what? Polymer SB Tactical brace back here. SB Tactical, of course, you guys know it. This is actually a fixed brace. It's not telescopic. It's not adjustable to different lengths. It's just a set length, and that's just the way that God made it to be. I don't know if there's too many options out there you can get. Maybe something aftermarket to replace it, but as far as I can tell, there's not too many options out there to actually replace that.
Are there any laws against building your own?
Now you can.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, now, honey, that's a,
Just a swinging. I like it. Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's pretty nice, isn't it? You look back here.
yes,
You've got
let's see about it.
a sling.
Now, we don't talk about that part of the gun.
You've got a QD sling
Show
attachment.
this on the internet.
QD sling attachment point there. And you could also put another QD sling attachment point somewhere up here, but right now you've only got one right there, at least with this particular configuration. Other than that, you've got your standard AR controls. You've got your release for the bolt carrier inside, safety, AR trigger, mag release right there. So everything feels very comfortable, very familiar to typical AR-15 stuff. You do have obviously a brass deflector right there. It is also polymer. There's a little bit of wear from where I guess that brass has been hitting there. That could just be carbon buildup as well. We'll know more later when we actually clean it, but just be aware that might be getting worn out just a little bit.
Well, my question becomes, how many times can you scrub GSR and lead off of polymer and little bits of brass and crap until there's no polymer left?
The fact that it accepts Glock mags is really nice. Those are laying around everywhere at this point. I like the carbon fiber. It really is heat reductive, isn't it? It's very protective, more so than I would have imagined. Of course, that makes a lot of sense when you think about it on a molecular level. The polymer as well. Really the only heat's in the barrel, and that's the only place for heat to be. It's a lot of fun to shoot. I like it.
This is Magpul as well. That's cool. I like this one more than what I've got. There's that part. That's okay.
Yeah.
Couple things I'm just looking here, noticing you've got a little bit of an opened up trigger guard there, kind of nice. You've also got this weird little thing right here.
I'm sure that's a brace.
A little bit there, my finger just wants to naturally rest there. It does have last round bolt open as well, so as you're firing and you go through your rounds here, it will actually hold back the bolt for you. And then of course you can see down there all the goodness. You hit that button there after you load your mag. And just like always, it slides home and you're ready to go again. So like we always do, we're going to do our trigger simulation. Let's just unload real quick for the boys at home. Show clear. We are empty there, as you see. Just like your standard mil-spec trigger pull, basically. So you're feeling immediately a full like 6 or 7 pounds roughly of pull. This is a standard mil-spec GI trigger. So just like those triggers go, you pull right here, you immediately feel the wall as you pull, about 6 pounds, 7 pounds, something like that. And it's a firm click right there. Not much over travel there. So
Over travel.
yeah, and then we're going to re-release here. So letting go, and it's a firm click forward. You can pull again, about 7 pounds right there. And then one more here.
Getting nice and close.
So release about 3, 4, 5 millimeters. I almost said milliliters.
Release the liquids.
And then pull. Comes forward about 6 millimeters, something like that. And it's a full 7 pound trigger pull, just like a standard GI mil-spec trigger that you normally get in AR. So nothing too flashy there, but hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
I love it. I really do. So, the Extar EP9. So I really do enjoy it, even though we had a couple of flaws with the foregrip falling off. With, it's more of a user error than anything else. When they first came out, their first generation, I think it was like $400. Now they've got like a second generation version that's very similar to this, from my understanding. It's about $450. Literally like the cheapest pistol caliber carbine that you can get on the market. And from what we can tell, it's pretty dang reliable as well. So thank you again to Team Ronin for sending this out to us. We really, really do appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much, as always, for supporting the channel. They did a good job with this. I mean, honestly, if you're looking at trying to get into the pistol caliber carbine space, this would probably be the best place to start.
I really do like the aftermarket foregrip. It does need to stay on, of course, but I'm
not gonna really hold that against the firearm manufacturer. I mean, I do need to get some blue Loctite and kind of reattach that and everything. But other than that, I mean, honestly, again, you're talking about $450. I mean, this is pretty solid for $450. Hands down. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like.
It's the feds.
Oh, it's the feds. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Did you pick up an Extar EP9? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time.
Oh, God. I'm Crimity Frog. Oh!
Man, I thought you had the mech on.
No. Nope.
Are you ready?
I think I'm bleeding, sure.